I've been friends with this girl, Sayaka, since middle school, and we often go shopping together on weekends. One day, Sayaka mentioned that she had a boy she liked, so the two of us got into a romantic strategy meeting of how to make him fall in love with her, and stayed overnight in my house to discuss how to approach him. However, it didn't work out in the end. It seemed that the boy had a girl he liked, and Sayaka's confession was gently rejected. To cheer up the heartbroken Sayaka, I sent her many messages and even sent her videos of cute animals, hoping that it would help her heart and mind recover. But my efforts were in vain, and Sayaka began to miss high school and even stopped replying to me. One day, the boy Sayaka liked called me, and he told me he had a huge crush on me. I didn't see this coming. I panicked a little, and because I knew Sayaka's state, I asked them to put the matter on hold. A shameful act to respond to his courage, I know, but I was so worried about my friend. I sent Sayaka a message that night. I thought about it. Maybe Sayaka had already found out that the boy liked me. Maybe that's why she won't answer to any of my messages, because it's awkward to face me. I just wanted to be friends with her, not date boys. I wrote that to Sayaka and sent it to her. A reply came late at night, and the message was simple. Don't worry about it. I sent a new message saying, let's go shopping again. But her reply was, I can't anymore. Sayaka immediately replied with a short mechanical message. I then sent her a why, and she attached a photo, one that still sends chills. It was a grove with trees filling the background with lush greens, and in it was Sayaka, hanging from a thick branch of one of the trees. I screamed and threw my phone, but the phone immediately gave a sound of a new message, and I picked it up in fear and checked who texted me. It was from Sayaka. How could she send any messages in her state? How did she even take the photo in the first place? I wondered if it might be a fake image. If so, could it be someone else who's hanging in the photo? I looked closely at the image, still displayed on the message screen, and even thought her neck was swollen from the pressure. It still looked like Sayaka. I scrolled to check the new message, and it said, I can't see you because I'm dead. The next day, I took a day off from school, turned my phone over to the police, and was bombarded with questions. In conclusion, Sayaka had committed suicide. What's more, she had died just a few hours before exchanging messages with me, which raised the question of who had been communicating on Messenger. I was deeply shaken by the fact that someone had taken a photo of Sayaka's hanging body, and the police were also confused as there were only signs of suicide no matter how they looked at the actual scene. They said they would carefully investigate the possibility of murder after looking at my Messenger history. Since then, there has been no progress in the search for the person who exchanged messages with me, and it is speculated that it may have been a prank by a homeless person or somebody with bad intent who happened to come across it. Somehow, I can't help but think, perhaps those messages and photos were sent to me by the deceased Sayaka. After all, since then, I have been receiving photos of Sayaka hanging from her Messenger account every day, even though I switched to a new phone. It seemed as if Sayaka's face was gradually turning towards the photographer. This is just me overthinking, but could it be that she's trying to tell me something? At the time, I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me. But a few weeks later, when a boy that Sayaka liked died in a traffic accident, I finally understood. In the photo sent that day, the boy who was supposed to have died in the traffic accident was somehow hanging next to Sayaka's body.